We are not digital natives.
You can do better than that. Tell Brianna you love her.
Seriously.
We are passionate. Oh, wait, here, you need the microphone, try it again.
Hi, you guys!
Okay, I'm not gonna make her, she's at home with her little one. Does anyone have a quick question just for Brianna? I need a Brianna question, because y'all missed out on it.
They were unprepared.
They were unprepared.
Until your fucking question.
Oh, right here.
Hi, I just want to say you're so amazing, and how do you continue to keep so amazing, and what is your favorite episode to film and why?
Did you get that?
Did she ask me how I'm so pretty?
Pretty much, yeah. She asked how you're so amazing.
Stop it.
Is that the answer?
No.
What's your favorite episode to film and why?
What's your favorite episode to film and why?
What do you think, Grown?
I love you so much.
It was for sure hitting 911, where I met the love of my life.
Look, I took my pants off for her. You know it's real love.
That was a super fun episode to shoot. It was also like Tim and I had a ton of screen time, and that's unusual for ladies on the show, I think.
We're getting all meta. Sam's taking a picture of me on FaceTime with Brianna. Welcome.
Want to know something really, really fucked up though? You ready for this?
Yes.
I was watching a periscope where you went, hold on a minute, FaceTime Brianna. I wasn't kidding when I said I was going to stalk you this weekend.
All right, go back to Periscope. I love you. I'll call you when we're done here.
Love you.
Fuck you guys. I really did.
All right, hi. We're all really bummed she didn't make it. But look who we got in there! Come on! I've known her longer than Supernatural's been on the air. Yeah, no. We go way back the very first time. So we both had the same agent in Los Angeles.
We hate him.
It just didn't hurt my
We hate
heart.
him.
I loved him. He was actually at my wedding. He flew to Portland to be at my wedding. But we haven't.
And then you hated him.
No, I think he hated me.
Yeah.
It was sad. Anyway,
No.
neither of us are with him anymore. But the first time I saw her, I had dropped something on the floor in my agent's office. I'm serious. If they could film this, it would be brilliant. And I was like this, and I look over and I see shoes and legs. And then a purse with a puppy.
Oh, was the bean in there?
And then, yes, and then that face, smiling. And she goes, hi! I'm like, okay, I love you.
What you doing down there?
Charlie, I don't know, come on down. Yeah, little Stella.
It was love at first sight?
Yeah.
I think pretty much everyone has love at first sight for this one. How could you know?
Oh, the other thing I want to say before we start questions is, it has been brought up that it seems a little weird that a women's empowerment movement has suddenly become about taking your pants off. Because everything else in this world is about getting a woman's pants off. And I want to be really fucking clear. There's a big difference between someone else telling me to take them off and me saying I get to take my pants off. I can take that shit back. So that is why you are seeing our asses all over Twitter. So, clear and concise.
Yes. And very projecting.
I used to do Shakespeare. There's a lot of, well, I'm sorry, is the microphone broken? They want to hear this shit anyway.
She's amazing. People can't hear me with the microphone.
We'll sing tonight. We'll sing tonight.
You have the 3 questions.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi, lovely.
No disrespect to the lovely Miss Rhodes, but I have a question for Miss Smith, particularly about your little scene in the season finale. So, my question is, what was your reaction when you got the phone call? And how much of the storyline do you know going forward? And if you don't know that much, what do you think will happen now that Mary seems to be back going into season 12?
It has a nice ring to it. Mary's back.
Mary's back.
Wayward mother.
You know it. I mean, obviously, when I got the phone call, they're like, do you want to, what do you think? I'm like, yes. What time? And all I remember is them going, it's secret. It's secret. It's secret. Oh, but did we tell you that it's secret? And they said it was just going to be a little flash at the end just to make everyone crazy.
It was.
Yeah, see? They know what they're doing. And that's all I can say about that.
Yeah, we welcome her back.
Yay. It took like 11 years. I had a lot to, scope out in heaven, apparently.
I want Mary and Rowena to meet each other.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm speaking as the viewer. I'm like, Jody's cool. They would hang out, they would chill. That would be awesome. I love Mary and Rowena. Yeah, we'd have this. Mary and Rowena would be like,
I'm like, you did what? I'm sorry, what? Say it louder. What?
yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah, and then she's gonna go, I'm like, stop that. Stop it. Put your hands down. Hi. So, my question's for Sam. And I was wanting to know, what's your favorite moment that you filmed on set? I'm sorry, what's my movie? What's it? What? Your favorite moment, be it a blooper or just your favorite scene. My favorite scene that I'm in, or just in general? Just that you've been in, that you filmed. Oh, that I've been in. I always have to go with, I'm sorry, but Eve was hilarious to film. I was like, and I'm just saying the meanest shit to all of them. Not just Jensen and Jared, Misha, Jen, equal opportunity. You suck, you're a loser, you're a tool, and everybody knows. And they had to be nice to me. It was really yeah, nice, no. So, it was really fun. Where did she go? Thank you. Over here.
Hi, Miss Rose. I was wondering, you were on Real Life with Zach and Cody. How did it go?
Yes, I was briefly employed by Disney Channel on the Straight Line with Zach and Cody.
Brothers that you're taking care of again. What, baby? You're taking care of 2 brothers again? How does it feel like? Is it the same as the twins, or?
Well, okay, so one set of brothers are juvenile and play pranks and fuck around all the time and can't get any work done, and the other were actually brothers in real life. it's remarkably similar. I find
taller.
Yeah, yes. Jared and Jensen are significantly taller. But other than that, no. I've used, in fact, when there's like a moment when the script said I had to say, do I have to use my mom voice? And then he comes back downstairs, and I asked if I could put this in. I was like, all right, you asked for it, young man. And Jared it wasn't in the script, and he wasn't expecting it, and he literally did this. He kept, whoa! You actually have a mom voice. Yeah.
And it works on them.
It works, yeah. It does. Just saying, it does.
Hi.
Hello. So I just want to say, you're two of the most beautiful women I've ever gotten to interact with me. So
I'm sorry, can we say that again?
My question is for both of you. It's kind of just like it's just a general, your opinion. What would you feel like would be, would it be a good thing if Supernatural was kind of adopted by maybe like HBO, and in a little bit it kind of transformed into something that was more of an adult TV show instead of a all-around family TV show?
You think Supernatural is a family show?
I thought what you're talking about is exactly what Tumblr's for.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
How do internets? No.
I'm just trying to play innocent. My dad is right there, so.
Okay, so you have no idea.
I have no idea.
No clue.
I have no idea.
Well, let me just say quickly, I think that as the show has evolved, I mean, how many shows have been on this long? Not that many. And I think the audience has grown up with it. So I feel like it is more adult now than when it started.
Yeah.
And if you look back to the pilot or the one right after with the Wendigo and all that, it's all very like teen-centric and stuff, and that is not the case now. But you're still bringing in new people watching. Hopefully, you know, the younger ones watch from the beginning and don't start now, because that would be a little. But I don't know if it needs HBO.
I think that the show has such a unique style because it's on the CW. Like, how much blood is allowed to be shown? You have no idea how complicated it is to chop a vampire's head off. Because it has to be a horizontal slice. You can only show so much. You can show meat, but not blood. You cannot actually hack anything. It has to come off. It cannot pop. It has to. Like there's rules. Oh, standards and practices are insane. So it's helped.
You can chop your head off, but only like this.
Yes, but only in a tasteful, non-offensive way.
No spurting of blood.
No spurting of blood. No violence.
Except the decapitation.
Yeah. That's also why you notice that they don't show them killing humans. They kill vampires and monsters and stuff like that. And back to standards and practices and the tone of the show. And I think the tone of the show has created a show where you can do things like pudding. What exactly do they do when they're in that room together? I think it would stop being the show I love. I think it would take a turn that isn't as light as the show is.
The Sheriff spinoff, however.
Totally HBO. That's HBO for sure.
Hi, Kim. Hi, sweetie. I'm nervous. So I've been watching you since you were on Survive Dr. Cody, and so I was wondering, like, what's the difference? Like, you've gone from like a Disney show to like all of this, you know, supernatural. Yeah.
Well, Disney Channel was all about me repressing my instincts. And Supernatural is when I get to really indulge them. They gave me a gun and I was happy. Yeah, it's gotten to expand. I expanded, it expanded, it's fun. I don't resent, I don't miss, I don't miss it, but I don't resent, I don't have no regrets. Glad I did the Disney Channel show. I'm really happy as Jody.
Hi. How did you guys become a part of Supernatural? What made you want to do it? Be in the show? Be the characters?
Like, why did we say yes to the audition?
Oh, you know,
Do you want to work? Okay, yeah.
it's a real, when you're,
There are parts that we say no, like not interesting. However,
yes, but this was not one of them. This was, for me, no, you go first, because you were the pilot.
well, like I was saying earlier, they sent me the pilot and it was 3 lines, and I almost didn't go. I'm like feeling, I was younger, had a little more going on, and I was like, 3 lines. I did that for like 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'll go. And my audition was hilarious because if you remember the pilot scene, there's a lot of like walking and talking and picking up babies and then running out of the room and seeing and running up the stairs and going, and I had to do all of that in this tiny little room in front of a table full of people. I ran into the potted plant. And then I was like, and then I looked and they were laughing. I'm like, and then the director, David Nutter, who I didn't know this, they actually called him the winking director because when he's happy or likes what he did, he goes, and he winks at you. He's adorable. I love this man. Did not know that, so obviously I winked back. I mean, what else would you do? And then they hired me, I'm like, of course, I die, like in everything. My poor mother. She's like, okay, so if you've been electrocuted, eaten by dogs, killed and set on fire by a demon, shot, drowned, everything. I died. In fact, when I was in Transformers, my manager's like, it's coming out, and I'm having a hard time telling people, like, well, she's in it, but she dies. I'm like, no, I live in this one. I'm good. And he's like, really? So anyway, after that,
who did I call? What number is this?
Did you read the script? Hello. I'm so glad I paid you 10%. So anyway, yeah, for me, it was just like, well, sure, I'll do a pilot, whatever. And then during the pilot, it's like, well, you might come back. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, for the record, they all tell us this all the time.
Every time. Well, maybe you'll come back.
Never, ever, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, we might have your character back. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, and dead. Like, right. Dead.
You know what? You do, like, you read, I'm dead.
Like, fire. And they're like, no, it's fine. Like, and, and it turned into Mary. And in truth, like, as we were saying, like, there are a lot of parts I get, and I'm like, auditions I get, and I'm like, I can't play the crying mom and mother dying, like, I can't do it. Or the evil wife, or whatever, like, at a certain point. But this was like, it seemed cool. It was a cool show. The character wasn't like the badass killer fool's character, but it wasn't offensive or anyway. Like, of course I'll do it. And look what happened. Jody was cool from the get-go.
Jody was a one-off. Jody was a standalone episode. It was just like, oh, hey, death brought everybody in the town back to life, including this woman's son, who was a zombie and then ate her husband. And was shot in the head.
Good times.
And that was my audition. So again, as she says, small room, table full of people. But before I got in there, I'm sitting with, and they really had one of every flavor. Like, I was the only this flavor. They didn't know what they wanted from the character, but they had one of every flavor. And the audition scene was, oh, my son's eating my husband's guts. Ah, that's not my son. You want to shoot him or should I? So
Easy, really.
Easy. Just start from the birth scream and we'll go from there. And start from the part where you start crying. Go! And we're sitting in there, 6 of us, and the casting director walks past, and one woman, not me, goes, "Are we really doing this entire scene?" And he goes, "Yeah." She goes, "There's no way we can do this entire scene. There's no way it can be done in our audition." He goes, "It's supernatural." And in that moment, I went, "Oh, I got this."
And you were ready.
I was right. I had made the decision that because the last sentence, here's trivia, the last sentence is Sam asking, "Do you want to or should I?" And in the audition, I made the decision that if anyone was going to shoot my son in the head, it would be me. Which clearly has emotional ramifications.
And I made the decision. Oh, see? I made the decision! And then they decided they didn't like that decision
When we were shooting it, and I agree. I'm really glad I didn't have to shoot I'm glad I didn't end up having to shoot my son in the head. Sam should have done it. It bonded us. As it does.
Hey. So, first of all, Kim, I just want to say, I fucking love you.
We need a new mic out here, please, for Miss Rose.
Keeps turning on and then it goes away again.
Thank you, I fucking love you!
All right. Okay. Yes. But your question's for Sam. Okay.
And then second of all, Sam, hi. What do you think Mary's maybe reunion with Sam and Dean will be like? What are we gonna see for that? What do you think? Anyway, you can't say anything.
You know, I know a little, I can't say anything, and I fear to speculate in case I'm right. So, I think they will reunite with Sam and Dean on the show Supernatural with their mother Mary sometime in October. Seriously, I'm afraid to guess. I really am. People have been asking me all year, I'm like, well, Mary ever came back, I'd like it to be this. And now I'm like, what did I say? What was it? Oh my God, what do you think I said?
Well, and in this situation, it's like also like if you're wrong, you get blamed, and if you're right, you get fired.
Correct. I think that's sort of not win-win.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Signed a non-disclosure agreement. I was just guessing. I swear to God. I had no idea.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Hello.
Hello. First off, I just want to say it's a pleasure to meet you two.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Also, I'm curious, I understand that there are some shenanigans on the sets. I was wondering if you'd be willing to share that with the rest of us.
Supernatural is shenanigan-free. It's a shenanigan-free zone.
Yeah.
It's downright morbid on that set.
Dull.
So bad. I have been fairly shenanigan-free just because I don't want to throw down the gauntlet and have Jared and Jensen pick it up.
They will retaliate.
Oh
So
yeah,
you don't go there.
but I'm gonna say this season's gag reel does have something that I set up that involves another female cohort of mine that wasn't originally in the scene that we did a little extra something with.
She's naughty.
Thank you.
That's why we love her. Hello. Wait, no, Sam. What happened? Shenanigans. They're afraid of me. There's no shenanigans. I will send them to their room.
I love you both.
Sorry?
I love you both, first of all. And my question is for Sam. And so in season 12, do you think we'll be able to see Mary hunting with the boys or even helping Dean to save Sam from,
So Mary's Sam and Dean's mom. And seeing how she's come back to life. Seeing
What show?
And I guess we're gonna find out a whole bunch of stuff on a tour. I would love to share, even if I knew. Which I do, which I don't. I know a little, I know, well, no, I don't know anything. Who's married? I love you though.
So look, let's be clear, we love you. We're not going to answer any questions that will get us fired. I know. Imagine one person to work in that. We only want you for what you can tell us.
That's right.
Tell us more.
Pump them for information. Hello.
Hi. Hi, how are you? How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. Pace yourself. Drink plenty of water. Don't get too drunk tonight.
So my question is for Kim. I really appreciate
Yes, I am wearing pants. Barely.
Sorry, I'm really nervous. So I really enjoy and appreciate the concept of Wayward Daughters. Like, huge supporter of the Academy, the whole 9 yards.
Thank you.
You keep collecting, or Jody keeps collecting all of these girls that come from supernatural or backgrounds where they've been hunters or have been involved in it. Is there any possibility of that being furthered? Like, or is there potential other plot lines around that you know of? I know that there's been a lot of talk with that, so
here's the deal. If they were going to do a spin-off, if they were going to do a bunch of episodes or have a season about me, they would make me sign a thing called a contract. So I didn't decide to go, I don't know, live with bears in Alaska or something like that. I have not been spoken to by anyone who could possibly give me a contract. So there you go. Like, I love the stories, I love the energy, and quite frankly, I'm really happy that Wayward Daughters has gone beyond the idea of a spin-off and into, you know what, because a spin-off relies on someone else to tell me yes. Wayward Daughters has turned into, you don't have the right to tell me yes, I tell me yes. That's the energy of it, right? So the fact that Riley and Betty have taken it and everyone has made it go beyond the idea of, wouldn't it be fun if there was, you know what, yes, CW and this world in general needs more exciting, passionate, dark, funky, fucked up shows that include, I'm not even saying from a female perspective, I'm saying I'd like it to include a female perspective. I'd like it to include a transgender person's perspective. I'd like it to include someone who maybe isn't white. What about that perspective? I would love it to include a whole bunch of different perspectives. But that said, Wayward Daughters can exist without their approval. I don't need them to validate my heart.
Thank you. I didn't throw it far.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
I was actually wondering, Miss Smith, Miss Deer.
You can call me Sam.
That's okay. We were just talking about how Buckmaster always turns into Buckmaster. So now you're Smith. I'm gonna be Rhodes.
That's right. Now I'm Smith.
Okay, Smith.
That's right.
How do you feel being fictionally responsible for Sam and Dean? Like, how awesome is that?
I did well.
I agree with you. You did very well.
Thank you.
Just waterboarded myself. Well done. Well delivered. Good timing. I approve. If I travel 5 hours, tell my husband I love him.
I know. Everyone in the restaurant is like, what's wrong with them? They're crying? No, I think they're laughing. I can't tell. Are they okay? Should we refill their water? Go refill their. I'm not going to refill their water. Go refill their water.
Can we sit at a different table? Those two people are making this uncomfortable.
We don't care.